Today, I'm driving a 2024 Honda Ridgeline Trail Sport, and it occurred to me, in all my years of driving Honda Ridgelines, I've never towed with one. That changes today. Hey, it's Tim, Pickup Truck Plus SUV Talk. Last night hooked up a four-wheeler on the trailer. Not a lot of weight, but I just want to go towing with it up Wildcat Hills, which is a pretty decent grade. I want to see how it does with transmission and as far as the shifting and how high RPM's going to go. And then we're going to go out for a while and we'll flip around, come back, and I want to get some fuel economy numbers based on the trip computer. I don't have a lot of time this morning. I got maybe an hour or two till they pick this up. I'll make sure I get that driving impression done with the towing. So I'm gonna go over here. This is where the information's at, by the way, in this screen. Trip computer, and then we will take and we'll do trip B. And then, sorry, I gotta film this and hold the same time. So trip B, and then we gotta reset. So settings, reset, trip B, manually reset. Okay, back to the manual. Figured it out. So it's on that same screen, and you have to go. I guess go back. Go back one. You gotta go back to here. Go over trip computer, and then settings, and then delete trip history. And then which one do you want to delete? Trip B. My goodness. I don't know why the last couple of years we've made this more difficult to reset trip computers. We're going to use the system up here. I can't just press a button on my dash, reset it. That was kind of crazy. So I'm going to put it in drive. Now I did check the manual. There is no tow haul mode. There's no different driving mode for towing. A lot of brands do different driving modes, and it just the transmission shifting and throttle response to know that you're towing something. In this case, just drive. That's kind of what it's. Here is the exterior of this Honda Ridgeline Trail Sport. Trail Sport's new trim. It's more of your off-roady trim. They've made some changes to the tires. You have more of a skid plate down below. Just more of an off-road oriented truck, right? Or a little pickup, what do you want to call it? You can see, we'll see some Trail Sport badging on the seat. As far as the headrest, we'll say Trail Sport. We also have this orange stitching. We have Trail Sport down there. And in this case, we have 1,477 pounds of payload. One of the things that's nice about the Honda Ridgeline is you can sit in the back. Okay, you know, you're not going to get like, oh my gosh, leg room like in a full-size truck, but I can sit back here. I can fit. And I'm 5'7". I got headroom. I got leg room. So, you know, short people unite. This truck's for us. Tall people, well. Anyways, moving along. We have the bed. There is your bed, and then it's got the lockable storage. Why am I forgetting stuff this morning? I think I can show you on the other side because of the way it pulls out. This is a trailer hookup I got going on. Neighbor's utility trailer, used it. Got the wiring, all this stuff connected. There's all your wiring down below, and your safety chain hookup there. Some lights there for the license plate, dual exhaust. This is the four-wheeler I'm testing out right now. It is a Sportsman 570 from Polaris. I was gonna do some trail riding last night, and then a big storm came through, so blah, 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 blah. Trail Sport there, badge there, and I think I can open this up real fast. Let's see how this works. So that's as far as I can go before I hit that, but I'm gonna hold it with one arm, and I'll pop this open, and I'll show you. There's your storage. I did a video, I talked about maintenance items. Link to that. You can see where how the tire comes out, where the oil filter is, that kind of stuff. There's a drain plug down there for your assorted beverages you want to have in there. So this opens like this. It also opens straight down, but again, because I have the trailer hooked up, I'm not doing that. We'll come around the sides, and I want to get to this door. It has the pricing. So Sonic Gray, black, retail price $44,980, total price $46,830, $1,400 destination fee, and that is standard equipment. The 3.5 liter V6 with 280 horsepower. It's got 9-speed automatic transmission, a four-wheel drive system, heavy-duty automatic transmission cooler. So apparently transmission is being cooled, even though I can't tell. I can't see it on the screen so easily. Safety features, interior features, wireless charger, exterior features, the We have the power moonroof there as well. We have the 245 60 R18 all-terrain tires, heated windshield, remote engine start, the Class 4 hitch, and Trail Sport logo and badging, all that kind of stuff, and the oil pan protector, which I showed you in the maintenance video if you saw that one. Oil pan protector, good idea, just makes it hard to get to the oil filter. It's kind of frustrating. Okay, backing up to the trailer here in the Honda Ridgeline, I don't love there's no dotted line to show me where my back of my trailer basically is, the ball to the hitch. But I do like this mode. This is rather helpful, although those lines are a little annoying. Like, is that the tailgate? Must be tailgate lines. Oh, looks like I get a little higher. The joys of hooking up a trailer. Quick shout out to Bolt Locks. They sent us a series of locks for our trailer and towing experience. This is cool. It's one key, fits all these different locks. You program them yourself when you get it in the mail or UPS, whatever. You can have the lock there. I have a lock here that goes onto this coupler lock that goes underneath that gets a coupler. And then there's also, I have a tie down lock as well, like a cable lock. And this and that all work off of a single key. Isn't that nice? No more searching for keys, goes right in my keychain. It's perfect. I like it a lot. Okay, getting ready to merge on this 2-lane that's 70 miles an hour. My foot into it. All right, there we go. The Honda Ridgeline powertrain has never been like something you'd write home about. Like, wow, look how fast this thing is. It's just, it's fairly powerful, but not like amazing. So I'm gonna turn on cruise control, try to get up to speed here. Okay, I'm on. Okay, so doing about 70 miles an hour, which is the speed limit here. I think I'm doing 70. Where's it set at? Jeez, I'm trying to read this screen. There we go, doing 70 miles an hour. Yeah, not a lot of sway at all. Like you wouldn't expect. 1,000 pounds, or what do we have? Probably 1,500 pounds back there with the trailer. Somewhere in that realm. It shouldn't bother this truck that much. There's a little pickup. It's interesting, in the owner's manual it says 5,000 pounds max towing with 2 individuals, and assuming the people are carrying cargo that weighs like 25 pounds and they each weigh 150 pounds. As you add more passengers, the maximum towing goes down, which really relates to the fact that you lose payload, and as you lose payload, you have the weight of the trailer on there, that's tongue weight, and so you can tow less with more people. It's just a weird way to say that in the owner's manual. Don't know if I've ever seen that printed that way, to say as you add more passengers, the towing capacity goes down. I guess it's safety first or third, whatever. I'm doing about 2,500 RPMs. This is coming up at Wildcat Hills. This is the one section I really wanted to film. The rest of this is fine. So like I'm doing, the trip odometer says, the trip odometer still doesn't work, by the way. It's still saying the wrong information, but it's basically saying I'm doing 11 miles per gallon. So that's going to be consistent with, 70 miles an hour, straight line, straight roads. Getting it 11.1, somewhere in that realm. But what I want to know is Wildcat Hills. You go up a grade, it's about a mile, I think, the whole way, top and then bottom. It's pretty severe in the front. I think it's like 3 or 4% in the front and maybe 3% in the back as far as percentage of grade. And I'm just curious about that, because that is, to me, the real test out here. To get that and to see what it does on camera. And I'm gonna grab my cell phone, hold on the steering wheel, and I'll have the camera and my hands on the steering wheel as I film going to the top, so we can kind of see what's going on with the engine. But to me, it can do this all day long. 11.3, 11.4 goes up. This is not a big deal. There's no test here. But again, Wildcat Hills, and I can't film because it's a state park, and there's no, excuse me, I can't fly my drone because it's not a state park. So when I get done, I'll come over and we'll find a spot and we'll do some cool footage. Okay, just downshifted once. So let me do this very carefully. Okay, this is Wildcat Hills. You go up that section and you turn all the way to the top. So I'm gonna keep my phone about right here. We're downshift again. I don't know if I can tell what gear we're in because of the shifter doesn't show as far as transmission gear. We're trying to hold it. I noticed when I had the Honda Passport Trail Sport, I was really screaming at the top of this, getting at the top of this. And older vehicles like Toyota's 4Runner really had a lot of strain going up top of this. So there's your scenery. And there we go. Now there's the first turn here isn't that bad. It's a second turn that really the grade kicks in. But I'm going up, you know, I'm going up. It's holding pretty steady. I'll be downshifted again. Okay, I'm going to go through this turn. And once I'm through this turn, it's this last stretch right here. This is kind of the more difficult stretch, as it were, on this trip. It's trying to hold it. It probably needs to downshift again. You can see we're rolling back as far as mile per hour. Oh, there we go. Wow. Almost at 5,000 RPMs. You can hear that downshift. This truck doesn't even like 1,000 pounds going on top. That is, wow. And downshift. And get to the top here. Yeah. So, okay, it didn't like that at all. It was not a fan of that. I'm gonna see if I can't flip this screen real fast to see if there's a way to check what transmission temperature is doing. Digital settings. No. I'd love to know what transmission temperature is doing. No. Okay. And I got no menus there. So, and I don't see it on my screen anywhere. May not have a way to tell. I mean, not every vehicle has it built in. Most full-size trucks that are towing heavy duties have it built in because you want to know how hot transmission is getting. But yeah, I'm not seeing anything. Okay, back to the manual. There is only this warning: the transmission fluid or system is not operating correctly. Nothing about transmission temperatures anywhere in here or anywhere in there in that dash. And then looking at vehicle settings, I can pull up now that I'm not driving. Driver assist system meter setup. So I can maybe adjust it here. No, all I have is turn by turn, speed, distance, fuel efficiency, and adjust outside temperature, trip A, trip B resetting, manual, and adjust alarm volume. So nothing there either. I don't know. I wish. Oh, back. And then driver position setup, driver window setup, lighting, driver assist, maintenance info. It doesn't give me any information for the transmission, so not happening, guys. Not gonna happen with that. So that's that setup, and then you can press like Apple CarPlay. I got set up. Then you go back here to go back to Honda. So I can go through my Apple CarPlay, or I can go there and go back to main Honda navigation native screen. HVAC system controls, rear seating controls as well, which is nice. Not all mid-size truck have anything for the rear seats. This one does. And then we have the digital gauges there for the Honda Ridgeline. Okay, here we go. We're going up the backside, and I gotta slow down a little bit. I don't know why I cannot see where it's set on the screen for my odometer, as far as the speedometer, as far as setting my cruise control. I'm totally missing it this morning. I need more coffee. We're going up this side. I'll get around the corner here and I'll show you the. It's a shorter grade, or excuse me, it's a shorter distance, maybe a less aggressive grade, but it is a straight up the hill situation. And you can see right up there, we're going basically up the back, front side, back side, whatever. But you're going up that way, so it's a little bit different of a climb. There is only one turn, so it's not that big of a deal as far as driving it. But I'll be curious if it happens as far as the shifting, transmission shifting. What's going to happen with that? Will it hit 5,000 RPMs again? Will it downshift that badly? So I downshifted. I'm downshifting. Still can't hold 70. There we go. Now we're nearly 5,000 RPMs again. And now we're getting up to 70. Okay. And now we're downshifted real fast. And there. I think that's got to the top. There's one little section right here. Shouldn't be that big of a deal. Okay. So there you go. Even with 1,500 pounds, whatever we're calling that back there, of four-wheeler and a small utility trailer, I'm still screaming at 5,000 RPMs to get to the top of this hill. I think it's time for a new powertrain. That's my 2 cents. I'd like to see tow haul mode too. I don't know why tow haul mode can't be a situation. I want to know my transmission temperature. I shouldn't have to search manual yet again to find that. I'm tired of looking through the manual to find basic stuff. I mean, it should be pretty obvious on the screen. All right, so I'm going to go down the hill here, and I'm going to scrub some speed off with my brake because I don't want to go too fast around these corners. Going down just on the other side, it's a little more hairy than going up. It's just carrying speed, all kind of stuff. The tripodometer's loving it at the moment, going downhill. We're doing 12.8 miles per gallon. My place in gearing is like at 3,900 feet above elevation. Wildcat Hills, I think, is only like 800 feet or so. So I'm probably 4,500, 4,800 feet over that pass. Pass, if you call it. I guess back in the day with traders and things, you can call it that. So it's not like it's a high elevation, like Rocky Mountain or something, but it's, to me, it's more what I do every day. So it's natural for me. So yeah, I think it's time for a new powertrain. Get something new in there. Doing 5,000 RPMs, just holding 70 with only 1,500 pounds of weight back there. That's pretty bad. I think that is not so good. It'd make me concerned if I was doing that on a consistent basis, putting that powertrain to that high of RPMs all the time, over and over again. My 2 cents. What do you guys think? Put your comments down below. Check us out on pickuptrucktalk.com. As always, thanks for watching. I will see you down the road.